Hey folks, Moose here. So this is the next part in the big scrap haul series. So we've got another type of server blade. So far, the pallets that I've had, there've only been like maybe 2 or 3 types of server blades. So I've pretty much got rid of everything, as you can see. The garage is emptying out quite a bit, but that last pallet's got a few, well, actually several different types of blades on it, so that should be some more interesting videos. But on this one, we are going to take this one apart, and it is it's a fairly simple one. So we've got now this is, to be honest, this isn't untouched. I already took apart all of the server blades like this, and that's why I have stacks and stacks and stacks and stacks and stacks of the components that were in it. Those were all good. There were some that were damaged, so I just shoved them into one shell so you can kind of see what it is. So each one of these shells holds 4 parts. So you've got 2 of these units, which is what has the CPU and the RAM in it, and 2 power supplies, right? And the rest is literally empty. There's like one tiny little circuit board in the middle, but really there's like nothing on it, so I'm not even bothering to unscrew it all to get to it. Alright, so I cannot begin to tell you how many of these things, how many loads of the scrapyard I've made so far. It's been several. So yeah, I mean, the scrap steel alone, the server racks, I made one trip with just one rack, and it was completely stripped. It was 600 pounds. They have these really thick steel plates on the bottom so they don't tip over. A buddy of mine helped me load them in, and I pulled them out. Alright, so we'll take a look at these. So right off the bat, most of these have 2 RAM sticks. This one just has 1. It's a very tiny, this one is a 4 gigabyte RAM stick. So I put those aside for resale. We've got a copper aluminum thin radiator type heatsink covering the CPU. The bulk of it's aluminum though, so not worth a whole heck of a lot. You've got the processor, which you want to be very careful, especially if you want to resell it. Those little MLCCs on the bottom, you want to make sure you don't touch those. Alright, so next we've got a mix of Phillips screws and Torx bits. Front. Looks like it's already done. And a couple more here on the side. Alright. So we've got this card right here, which normally I would recommend you try and resell, but this is the part that was damaged. The ends were all crunched up. But if we look at this, we've got some nice little bit of gold material on them. We've got the fingers. That it's a flip chip. It's probably not worth a whole heck of a lot. But we've got some MLCCs, a nice IC chip, this nice gold brazed crystal oscillator, and a bunch of MLCCs on the bottom. Some nice good sized ones. So we got that. We've got this other little card here, which I have yet to look up to see what the value is. doesn't say exactly what they are on them, but anyways, so there's that. That's got gold-plated pins, some IC chips. It's got a lot of those nice VGA chips on there. All right. The only thing I don't like about these boards is that they have this big lithium-ion battery attached to them. So it's going to make it a little bit harder to recycle, but we'll figure it out. Alright, so we've got a little, I guess like a daughter board or something that has these gold fingers on them. We'll keep that. Alright. So that's just light iron. Okay, so now I'll get down on this board. Alright, so we've got a lot of little things here. We've got a whole bunch of these little crystal Goldberry's crystal oscillators. We've got a whole bunch of MLCCs around here. Nice little DLP PGA chip, little Rama style IC chip, a whole bunch of tiny IC chips. You want to pull those off. Underneath all these things, well, that's a flip chip. That's, I mean, they can be worth, a little bit, usually not. Another flip chip. And another flip chip. Kind of surprising. That's alright. Some more IC chips in there. And if you flip it over, you can see, some little tantalums. A whole bunch of MLCCs all over the place. Some good sized ones too. And some more IC chips. And that's that for that one. Alright, so now we take a look at the power supply. I'm finding a lot of these screws strip exceptionally easy. Light iron, and we've got a decent power board. So we've got a lot of gold plating on these connectors. Some nice big aluminum heat sinks. Those are going to have those little MOSFET things on them that could have gold bonding wires in them. Yeah. A little bit of copper on these inducers or whatever we call them. Alright. So, not much underneath. Well, they really slopped on the thermal paste. Nice. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. I mean, that's not a relay. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for that. So there you have it. That's that type of server blade. Just has those two components in it. There's a little bit of gold recovery in them, especially in the CPU module. Not so much the power supply board. That one, again, depending on how your scrapyard pays you for stuff, if you can get a decent price for a power supply board, then sell it as that. Otherwise, you rip off that aluminum, cut out the wire. Yeah. And that's it. So, thanks again for watching. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe, share, hit that bell so you get notifications. Also, make sure that if you want to get entered into the 100,000 subscriber giveaway that I'm still plugging for December 31st, 2020, make sure that you subscribe to the channels that are in the video description. And I want to thank all the folks out there who have clicked on the link to the Amazon link that I have in my description. But even if you don't buy anything that's in that list of tools that I have suggested, if you click that link and make any other Amazon purchase, it helps out my channel. I also want to thank all those who've gone to Teespring to check out the Moose Scrapper gear. And I think that's just one more quick thing. So there's going to be some changes coming in the next month or so. So far, I've made enough money to purchase a new computer because mine was on its way out, and I updated my video editing software. So it's going to take me a little bit of time to figure this new one out, but hopefully there shouldn't be too much of an interruption. I still have my old laptop that I'm working with to get out the shorter videos. It won't let me, for some reason, it won't let me post anything longer than 15 minutes. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but that's what it is. So, thanks again for watching. See y'all later.